Hi, everyone. Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. It took more than 3 years to get an indictment, but now a Mobile woman is facing criminal charges in her child's death. Zedria Rankin is facing 1 count of reckless manslaughter and 1 count of aggravated child abuse. Investigators say that her 8-year-old son, LeBron, had cerebral palsy and weighed just 23 pounds when he died back in 2018. The grand jury found that LeBron's mom recklessly caused his death by failing to provide food or care for him. She's also facing a civil lawsuit. Tommy James, an attorney, is suing her and the Alabama Department of Human Resources on the child's behalf. He says the system failed LeBron. James says that teachers at his school reported their suspicions of abuse.
They literally were concerned for his life, and sadly, what they were concerned would happen actually did happen because DHR didn't do their job.
Court documents show that DHR has denied the allegations, but tell us that they can't comment on the pending lawsuits. Zedria's bond has been set at $75,000 with a $5,000 cash component. New developments in the case of a mother and her boyfriend who were charged in her son's death. A judge denying bail for Abraham Hatch, who is charged with capital murder. The child's mother, Tatiana Edwards, is charged with felony murder. Now she is out of jail on a $150,000 bond. Mobile County prosecutors call this case horrific. Chief Assistant District Attorney Keith Blackwood says that 3-year-old Tyron Edwards died from a blow to the back of the head. But he says the autopsy spells out ongoing severe abuse.
The child suffered injuries of multiple ages. That includes bruising all over the body. He had multiple bone fractures, burns, abrasions. Much of that is still under investigation.
Prosecutors say that they have not decided whether they will seek the death penalty for Hatch. A major employer in Alabama says it will require workers to be vaccinated against COVID-19. According to the University of Alabama at Birmingham, UAB, their health system, both employees and others working in its hospitals and clinics must be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 by November the 12th. The requirement affects some 16,000 employees. Health leaders say Alabama ranks last nationally for getting its residents fully vaccinated. And if you plan on flying, you will still have to mask up. The TSA extending its mask mandate through the middle of January to cover the busy Thanksgiving and holiday seasons. It was originally scheduled to expire next month.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report. We start off looking at the radar, and things are dry and quiet across the Gulf Coast, but you may notice that humidity is back. The air a lot more humid than it was yesterday. Now that Fred is no longer with us, we are dealing with that muggy August air, and the humidity is going to win the battle today. We are going to deal with scattered showers and storms. Only a few spots picked up rain yesterday. The coverage a lot better today. We're expecting about 30 to 40% coverage of pop-up showers and storms across the Gulf Coast, and we'll continue to deal with shower chances in that general range over the next several days. And as usual this time of the year, heavy rain and lightning, they will be the primary threats. As far as the latest on Grace, Grace is a strong tropical storm with maximum sustained winds at 65 miles per hour, moving west at 16, and Grace is projected to become a hurricane essentially twice before making landfall. Once late tonight and into early Thursday before making landfall around Cozumel, then again early Saturday morning before making landfall in central Mexico. The other system, Tropical Storm Henri, will become a hurricane by the end of the week and into the weekend, and will then lift northward into the cooler waters of the North Atlantic after the weekend is over and into early next week, bringing rough surf to the northeastern coast of the United States, but no direct threat to the U.S. mainland. Weather headlines for your Wednesday. Humidity is back. You're feeling that this morning. Through the afternoon, it's going to be hot with spotty storms, and then in the long range, a heat wave is coming, a late summer heat wave. On the Futurecast, we run the clock forward, and you can see showers and storms start popping up in more spots by mid-morning. The showers will move from south to north. We'll continue to see those things popping up at midday and into the afternoon. Once the sun goes down, those showers will begin to fizzle out and weaken. Here's how the next 7 days stack up. The highs will be in the low 90s the next few days. Mornings will stay in the mid 70s, but notice how the temperatures go in the wrong direction. After the weekend is over, we start to see mid to upper 90s in the afternoon, putting the heat index values possibly at 110. We'll talk much more about your forecast throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.